The year is 1973. The United States is still fighting in Vietnam. The Watergate scandal is prominent in the daily news. The U.S. launches its first space station. Secretariat wins the Triple Crown in horse racing. The Godfather is awarded Best Picture. And Tony, Orlando, and Dawn's Tie a Yellow Ribbon is the #1 song. Didn't work. Okay, do you want me to sing? It is also the year of the Jewish Council for the Aging of Greater Washington's founding after a 2-year planning effort led by Jewish community institutions, including JCA and the Federation. I am Ronna Borenstein-Levy, President of the Board of Directors. Thank you for joining us tonight for our celebration of JCA's first 50 years of helping older adults thrive in the DC region. This evening we will highlight each decade of JCA's work, celebrate our lay leaders and professional staff, receive a proclamation from Montgomery County Council President Evan Glass, recognize JCA's departing board members and welcome new members, learn what is new at JCA, and hear about what we have planned for the next 5 years. And we will do all of this in 50 minutes or less. 50 minutes for 50 years of JCA. We hope you feel pride in your connection to JCA and will be impressed with how JCA is changing to better meet the needs of our community, and that you will be inspired to join in helping to create JCA's future. It's truly amazing what JCA has accomplished in its first 50 years. And let's look at some of those accomplishments decade by decade. JCA was launched on July 23rd, 1973, following years of research on how best to serve older adults in the Jewish community. Ruth Breslow Young is named JCA's first executive director. JCA purchases its first elder bus. Senior Helpline starts as a call-in center. JCA establishes one of the nation's first kosher meal programs at Congregation Adas Israel in BC. The Albert and Helen Missler Day Center opens in 1977. JCA receives its first major federal grant and starts the Senior Community Service Employment Program. JCA holds its first job fair. And in JCA's second decade, we established the Jewish Chaplaincy Service for older adults in hospitals and rehabilitation centers so they can connect with the Jewish community. Elder care in the workplace starts to address caregiving challenges. And in JCA's third decade, David Gamsey succeeds Ruth Breslow Young as CEO, leading JCA's growth and success for the next 25 years. Thanks to a grant from IBM, Senior Tech opens its first class of young people who teach seniors to use technology. JCA is recognized as the largest charitable agency in the National Capital Area, dedicated exclusively to helping older adults remain in their own homes. We moved into our current location on Parkland Drive in 1995. Our first Productive Aging Award goes to Maryland Comptroller Louis Goldstein. Connector Ride launches, and JCA sets up its first website. And in JCA's fourth decade, Kensington Clubs welcomes its first members in 2008 at Temple Emmanuel. Austin Heyman's Interages merged with JCA, becoming the JCA Heyman Interages Center program. The American Society of Association Executives presents its top honor, the National Summit Award, to our employment expos. campaign for Forgotten Elders, JCA's first fundraising campaign, begins and ultimately raises $3 million. Our Elder Bus program suffers repeated vandalism, but the community shows its support by donating enough to cover the $221,000 in damages. Ride Smart workshops start up. The JCAR auto donation program begins, a partnership among Jessup, the Jewish Federation for Group Homes, or Macomb, and JCA. Cars donated are sold and the proceeds are split among those three organizations. Our headquarters are renamed the Ann L. Brockman Center. Nonprofit Villages moves into the second floor of JCA headquarters, and Career Gateway graduates its first class. And in JCA's fifth decade, JCA overcomes the social isolation from the global pandemic by using our vans to deliver meals to isolated seniors, starting up a virtual Zoom program for KC members, moving Career Gateway and the 50-plus employment expos online, and delivering colors through our Lobes of Love program. State Health Insurance Assistance Program becomes part of JCA. Albert and Helen Missler Adult Day Center shutters in 2020. Casey expands into the Schweinhart Senior Center in Silver Spring, the Germantown Community Center, and the White Oak Senior Center. Solar panels are installed on the JCA Brockman building's roof, providing nearly 50% of the building's electricity and offering tens of thousands of dollars of energy savings over the next 20 years. JCA secures the first AmeriCorps Seniors Grant in Montgomery County to expand the Heyman Interagency Center's work. That's a lot of accomplishments. We're proud of all that JCA has accomplished in its first 50 years, and we are thankful to all of you here tonight for your contributions to helping older adults and their families through JCA. Whether you have served as a volunteer, staff member, donor, or partner, your contributions build this extraordinary organization. Thank you.